Welcome back to the Runpreneur vlog, and today we're talking about the importance of never quitting to achieve your goal or milestone. Now, the Runpreneur vlog is part of the Runpreneur challenge, which is our mission to save the lives of children by raising £1 million for 6 amazing children's charities that cover the whole spectrum of issues affecting children on a global scale. I'm going to do this by embarking upon a crazy running challenge of run vlogging on consecutive days the distance of 1 lap around the world. Now, it is a staggering 40,075 kilometres, just shy of 25,000 miles. It's an 11-year challenge of running every single day. I have to run at least 5 kilometres every day whilst vlogging, and I even do it barefoot style. So to find out how to support the challenge, please go to the links in my bios or to the website challenge.runpreneur.co. and let's get started. So, the importance of never quitting. Now, you've probably seen on numerous occasions these kind of memes and images, infographics on social media of the diamond miner, the two diamond miners. So exactly the same situation. Both of them are mining for diamonds, and one of them, it's a long way down to get to the diamonds. One of them quits halfway, wanders off. The resilient, usually quits like 1 or 2 swipes or digs away from actually accessing the diamonds. The other one, who was resilient enough, keeps going, gets the diamonds. It's quite difficult to explain. Hopefully I've explained it easily, but it's just highlighting in a visual form the importance of resilience and never quitting. And that if you believe and you're focused on your goal so much, that you should never quit. Just never quit. Because quitting is often the easy way out. And if you look at the traits of the most successful people in the world, there is a caveat to this. Okay, if you're chasing, a dead end, or you're going down the wrong strategy, I think you have to change or quit the existing strategy if it's proven to be a non-starter. But if you are adamant that your goal or milestone is kosher, it is possible, it's realistic, then never ever quit. Okay, and you see a lot of successful people always talking about never quitting and the importance of resilience. And resilience is the key word here, in that you need to be resilient enough, because I can tell you now, you're at point A and you want to get to point B. It's very, very seldom is it a nice, easy, straight walk to point B. Okay, that's your goal or milestone, is point B. Your starting point and where you are today is point A. The journey is going to be up, down, back, forward, could be all kinds of different crazy routes until you get to point B. And it's the resilient ones that will get there. It's the non-resilient ones that take a couple of wrong turns, it gets too tough, they get too tired, they quit. They never achieve their goals. So it's every single successful person out there has this trait in abundance. And if you want to enhance your likelihood of achieving the same, then you need to build up your resilience. And resilience can take the form of so many different things. Look at resilience for running, for example. Okay, resilience for running is very different to resilience perhaps in a business, but it's still the same principle. It's the same principle of not quitting. So in the physical perspective, okay, if I'm doing an ultra marathon and I'm really tired, I'm thinking, I need to stop. As soon as my mind starts thinking and processing that, it's telling my body that I need to stop. So it's trying to maintain that level of focus that you should be telling your mind, I'm not going to quit, I'm not going to stop. And then your mind will tell the rest of your body that, and you won't start having those inner thoughts. So from a physical perspective, it's the power of the mind. It's an amazing tool. And I talk a lot about David Goggins and You Can't Hurt Me. He brought to the kind of mainstream that we're only scratching the surfaces of the potential of our mind. And if we put our mind to it and we unleash the power within our mind, then there's no ceiling on what you can achieve. And you know, I haven't quite got to those limits, but I am often considered to be very stubborn, to be very resilient, to be very, very driven, ambitious, and these are all traits that I've worked really, really hard to try and build, and I still try to develop them further because I know how important they are. Am I where I need to be? I'm kind of where I need to be on the journey, but I'm aware of where I'm going, and I'm aware that I will keep going until I get there. I'm consciously aware of that, but I'm never like, oh, I'm way behind where I should be. I'm where I should be because my performance to date justifies I am where I am. Okay, so there's no point saying, oh, I should be way further down the line. Yeah, in an ideal world, I may be further along my journey, but I'm not, so I'm where I need to be at this moment in time. But the one thing I am dead set on is I know which direction I'm going in, and I know that it's a long, rocky road ahead, but it's one that I'm not going to stop until I'll never stop, because I don't have goals, I have milestones. And when I hit the next milestone, I'll then be looking at the milestone further on, and so on. So, you know, we've talked about what this concept is of not quitting, and what is resilience. We've talked about how you can kind of condition your mind to overcome that, and really, you know, you can look at things from two different sides all the time. And we've told, you know, I've talked about, oh, I need to quit, I'm tired. That's one way of looking at something. Or I'm not going to quit, I will finish. Exactly the same principle, I'm going through the same emotions, but you see what my body is telling me, my mind is telling me, with the positive, proactive version. I'm not going to quit, I will finish. Okay? Or, oh, I'm really tired now today, don't feel like running. Okay? So it's the same principle, it's the same, I'm feeling tired. That's the emotion I'm experiencing, but my mind is telling my body two different things around the same emotion. And you can see the impact of how that can kind of play. Someone come past me. Oh yeah. So it's really important to kind of understand that, and I've explained how I use it. I use this every single day in my life. There's never a day which goes just perfectly well. There's always something that kind of, there's a curveball, sometimes bigger than others. There's always a curveball throughout most days, and it's how you handle those curveballs, how you deal with them, which can separate you as being resilient and not quitting as somebody who quits and who doesn't have that element of resilience. So just going past someone here, just bear with me a second. Brilliant. So why should you take note of this? Well, again, I come back to the most successful people in the world. Success leaves clues, and this is one of the key foundations of these successful people, what's determined their level of success. Resilience is one of the key fundamentals which underpins everything they achieve in the world. And I think that's something that I've taken from so many different successful people, and that's why you should listen to this and take this up with yourself. So just the next time you have adversity, you're standing in the face of adversity, okay, there's two opposing ways you can view it. You can look at the negative side, or you can look at the positive, proactive side. If you can condition your mind to focus on the positive, proactive side of things, then it will be an absolute game changer for you. So that's pretty much it for me today. Hope that has been useful. As always, any questions, drop me a comment. I'll respond to everyone. Please remember that the Runpreneur vlog is part of the Runpreneur Challenge, which is our mission to save the lives of children by raising £1 million for 6 amazing children's charities which cover the whole spectrum of issues affecting children on a global scale. And we do this by this crazy running challenge of run vlogging on consecutive days the distance of 1 lap around the world. It's an 11-year challenge of consecutive days running whilst vlogging, and I even do it barefoot style. So if you want to get behind it, check out the links in my bios or visit the website challenge.runpreneur.co. Runpreneur is spelled RUNPRENEUR, and that's challenge.runpreneur.co. No .co.uk, just .co. So hopefully you can support me, stay positive, stay happy, and I'll see you tomorrow.